Hello, my sweet little friends. I am coming to you today looking at packet 3. Today would have been the first day that your families could go to pick it up, and then they also have the opportunity to go on Friday. Also, I put the file on Dojo, so if your family cannot go to packet pickup or they would rather just download the packet to their computer and print it themselves, it is on Dojo for them to see. So please make sure you remind them of that too, okay? Because there might be some families that would prefer to do it that way. I'm going to go ahead and look at the packet right now while I'm on the camera with you. And I'm really excited to see that the first assignment in the packet this week is nonfiction reading and comprehension, because we know how very important that's going to be when we go to 4th grade. So it looks like we've got several different paragraphs about bug power, which I'm sure is going to interest many of you. We've got things about ants, bees, talented termites, awesome. And then all of our comprehension questions are about these different paragraphs. So I just want to give you a couple reminders that while you are working with comprehension work, it's good to have a highlighter with you. If you don't have a highlighter, just a pen that you can do some underlining. So when I look at number 1, it says, according to the text, what do termites, ants, and honeybees have in common? And if I am to go back up into my text, when I find the answer to that question, I'm going to go ahead and use my highlighter or pen, and I'm going to go ahead and underline that section. So I'm going to see if I can find the answer right now, and I've already found it. It says, what do termites, ants, and honeybees have in common? They are all social insects. Social insects live together in a group called colonies. Okay, so if I had this in front of me, I would highlight it or underline that, and then I would go down back to my questions. It says A, they are all social insects. B, they are antisocial. Nope, not that. That means they don't like to work together. C, they're all worker. Nope, we didn't read that. D, they're all soldier insects. Nope, we didn't read that. We definitely read A. So I underlined or highlighted my evidence, and I'm circling A, okay? And I want you to just remember that as you go through this reading. Very important. Also, boys and girls, make sure that you are having a adult in your home or an older sibling that can be responsible, that will look through this for you and see if you've done a nice job, if your answers are correct. And if your answers are not correct, they can help you to see why they're not correct, okay? So an adult at home or an older sibling that's very responsible would be a great one for that. Now, I love the writing prompt this week. It says, make a list of 5 things you like to do to get exercise. Check off each one as you complete it throughout the week. So that's awesome, because we know we have to keep our bodies moving during this time where we're at home so much. So this morning, it's cold outside, so Miss Brozo went downstairs to our treadmill in the basement and went for a nice long run while I watched my favorite show on my phone. And that was really nice. The exercise made me feel good inside. And I took a nice long shower, and now I'm sitting here to do this with you, and I feel very refreshed. So I want you to make sure that you're focusing on what kind of things you can do for exercise too, because that's very important for your health. And we know we have to stay really healthy right now. Okay? All right, if I keep going down, I'm seeing more arrays. That's very much review for us, boys and girls. We've been working on arrays since the first unit of school, so I'm not worried about that for you guys. All right, let's see, moon mission. So this is page 12. It says identify arithmetic patterns and explain them using properties of operations. Okay, Stig only wants to use crystals that are multiples of 2. Okay, so when it says multiples, boys and girls, that's when you're skip counting, those are multiples. So multiples of 2 would be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. So that word multiples, remember that that's like your skip counting, okay? So if I'm doing my skip counting by 2s, I'm just going to keep skip counting by 2 until I've gone to the highest number. So the highest number in this first question is 40. So I'm going to skip count from 2 all the way to 40. And I'm going to check and see which one of these I say when I skip count by 2. If I say it, I circle it. Okay? Same thing with multiples of 5. That means skip counting by 5. Multiples of 10. Oh, that's an easy one for you. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Right? And then it looks like in the bottom, you are going to color in all the numbers that are multiples of 10, 5, and 2. Write down which numbers are not colored in. Okay, great. That's nice and easy peasy for you. Now, here's multiplying by 10. I think you guys are going to do fantastic with that. Multiplying by 2, another one I think you guys have got down. Let's see. This next page says see, feel, and hear. For each of the character traits, what do you see, hear, and do? See the example. Kindness, see. Oh, okay, I see. And then down below, they've got a picture of an ear, a heart, and eyes. Okay, so the first picture is the ear. So that means we're going to start with kindness, hear. So a compliment, an offer to play, an offer to help with a project. So name a trait and complete the see, hear, do. Okay, so let's think. One trait, remember that's how a character, or not just a character, also a person. A lot of times we talk about traits when we're looking at characters, but it's the same thing in people, remember? So if someone is usually really honest, one of their character traits would be honest. If they're usually really helpful, one of their character traits might be helpful. Okay, so I think I'll think of helpful as my trait. So on that top line where it says trait, I might write helpful. You don't have to choose helpful. You can choose whatever trait you think shows kindness. So what's something that I might hear, that's the ear, someone say if they're being helpful? I might hear somebody talking to their little brother while their little brother is cleaning up their Legos. Hey, do you need help cleaning up your Legos? Or if I'm being helpful at home and I see Curtis doing the dishes, I might say, hey, do you need help doing the dishes? That would be helpful of me, right? Let's go down. A heart. So how someone feels if they're being helpful. Oh, okay. So if I'm being helpful, I feel like I am making the other person feel good. I feel good inside myself because I know I'm helping someone that I'm caring about. So I might list out some feelings of things that I feel when I'm helpful towards others. And then those eyes would mean see. So if I'm looking to see someone who's being helpful, that might be like when we're at school and somebody's struggling with a problem and the kid next to them says, hey, do you need help with that problem? Do you need help figuring out how to do it? Here's how you do it. You can draw this picture, right? There are lots of ways to be helpful. Someone in the cafeteria drops their food tray and a couple other kids come over and help them clean it up. Seeing those things makes you think of the trait helpful, which is a wonderful trait that definitely shows kindness. So that's what that means. I'm going to go on to the next page. Oh, okay. When I grow up. So you don't necessarily know what you're going to be when you grow up, but you might have an idea. So when I grow up, I'm going to, what's maybe something that you want to be, or what's maybe something that you want to do, or somewhere that you want to go, or a college that you want to go to. I'll probably look like this. So that's where you're going to draw a picture of you growing up. I'm going to be so do you want to be a teacher? Do you want to be a veterinarian? Do you want to be a soldier? Do you want to be a doctor? Do you want to be a gym teacher? Do you want to be a dentist? What do you want to do? I'll probably live. So are you going to have an apartment? Are you going to have a house? Are you going to live in Michigan? Are you going to live in Florida? Are you going to live in Hawaii? That'd be nice, wouldn't it? So boys and girls, I think this is a great packet this week. I think that many of you are going to be super successful in it, as it is things we have worked on many times. And I think that's fantastic news. So I'm thinking that we will do our Zooms this week on Wednesday and Friday, okay? When you come to Zoom, I want you to remember to have your packet with you so that you're ready to ask me questions that I can answer and we can have some discussions about. I will post times when I figure those out up on Dojo and Remind. I'm looking forward to seeing you all. It's a good idea to just listen to this YouTube video and then work on the packet, or keep this YouTube video close to you while you have the packet out, so that if you get to a part and you think, oh, I don't get that part, did she talk about that? You can just go back in this YouTube video and see, did I talk about that? And did what I say help you to answer those questions? Or do you need to bring this to Zoom to ask me those questions? Because I'm here to help you. All right, boys and girls, for the rest of the day, I'm going to be working on your report cards for marking period 3, where we left off. And those will be coming home in the mail to you. I have received a few packets in email, and a few parents have told me they dropped them off today, so I'm really looking forward to going through all of those. Very proud of you for working so hard. I know that this is a different and difficult time, but we are getting through it together, and I am very proud of you. All right, I hope that you have a great rest of your day. I miss you. Bye.